Hello, it's your man Mike Bowens coming to you once again live and direct. Listen, I got another powerful message for you. This message is entitled, Get Back Up Again. Get back up again. Listen, this year, 2020, may have knocked some people down, but what are you going to do? Are you going to stay down or are you going to get back up again? Listen, I'm reminded when I used to be a kid and I used to watch the fights, the boxing matches, the heavyweight boxing matches, and I would see Mike Tyson, who's actually getting ready to fight Roy Jones Jr. later this month. And I remember seeing him going to the ring, charging and swinging and hitting, and he would hit the guy so hard. And I don't think that it was necessarily the power behind the punches that he hit them. Don't get me wrong, he hit them hard. But I think it was the fear factor that they saw the other people getting knocked out. So when they went in the ring, subconsciously, they knew that they were going to get knocked out. And they feared his hits more than anything. But then there was a boxer who came along by the name of Buster Douglas. Unranked, no fame, no notoriety. But guess what? He just lost his mother. His mother just died. And one thing that his mother made him promise was that he would win that fight. See, so Buster Douglas was fighting for something bigger than what Mike Tyson was fighting for. Because Mike Tyson had the fame, he had the notoriety, he had the money, he had the accolades. And guess what? Buster Douglas had, his why was stronger than his fear. Ooh, that's a bomb going off. Boom! Your why has to be stronger than your fear. The reason why you're getting back up again has to be stronger than what hit you. They may have fired you from your job, but something in you must be stronger, right? It must be stronger than what has knocked you out. You may have lost your car, but guess what? Something in you got to be stronger than what has taken your car from you. Because once again, those are only things, right? Though it hurts because you're like, dang, I worked hard for that. Or that's mine. But guess what? What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. And the thing that's got to go on inside of you is it got to be so strong inside of you that you're you're able to override the thing that have knocked you down. That you can get back up again and that you can keep fighting. Anybody got a fighting spirit? Anybody got a fighting mentality that you're going to keep fighting? And I hear a lot of people say this, why is it easier for others and harder for some other people? But guess what? I don't know the answer to that. All I know is the harder you got to fight, the stronger you get. The harder you got to fight, the more resilient you become. The harder you got to fight, the tougher skin that you grow. And you can't control the cards that you're dealt, but you can control how you play them. You can't control the circumstances that you have been placed into, but you can control how hard you fight. Anybody hear what I'm saying right now? You can't control all those things. You can't control who your mother was, your father was, who raised you, but you can't control how hard you decide to go after your goals and your dreams. You can decide how much tenacity you're going to move forward, right, in life with, right? And so I want to encourage somebody today that you can't let what knocked you down keep you down. You can't let what people have said about you in the past, right, stop you from moving forward now. You got to have a relentless attitude. You got to have a relentless spirit that, you know what, I'm going to get everything that God has for me no matter what. I'm going to keep pushing. I'm going to keep praying. I'm going to keep strategizing. I'm going to keep executing. I'm going to keep going after my goals and my dreams because God dang it, God said I could have it. And so when you have that type of mentality, you're going to fight. You're going to fight. I remember when I grew up in the hood, man, I would have to walk to school. My mother, you know, she had to go to work. I was raised in a single parent household. And listen, there was a lot of gangs. There was a lot of people. And my mother bought me a pair of Jordans. This is in the 80s. She bought me a pair of Jordans when Jordan was at the height of his career. Just to imagine, just to put things in perspective, his sneakers, I believe, is still the #1 athletic selling sneaker today in 2020. So imagine in the 80s when he was playing basketball and he was at the top of his career, where everybody wanted Jordans. So I would walk to school with those Jordans. Sometimes I would have to fight just to keep my sneakers on. I would have to fight just to keep my sneakers on. And there was no way I was walking home barefooted. There was no way that my mother went to work and bought those sneakers for me, that I was coming back home and say, "Ma, somebody took my sneakers." No. I was going to fight to keep my sneakers. I'm not walking home barefoot. I'm not walking home with you laughing at me because you took my sneakers off my feet and now you're wearing my sneakers and you didn't put the work in to get it. You didn't put the sweat and the tears to get it. You didn't put the blood in to get it. And so nobody was taking my sneakers. And that's the type of mentality that I had then, and that's the type of mentality that I have now. Nothing's going to stop me from accomplishing my goals. Nothing's going to stop me from accomplishing my dreams. Listen, I've been knocked down quite a few times, but guess what? I keep getting back up. I keep getting back up. I keep getting back up. Because guess what? I got a winning mentality. I got a mentality that I won't stop. I got a mentality that I won't quit. I'm going to keep building my businesses, keep building my dreams, keep building my goals. How about you? Are you going to get back up again, or are you going to just lay down and cry? Are you going to lay down and look at the ceiling and wish that you was dead? But I want to encourage you right now that you need to get back up again. You need to fight for your goals. You need to fight for your dreams, because that's the position that you're in, and the only way for you're going to overcome the situation that you're in is that you got to have that bulldog mentality. You got to have that fight in you. You got to have that dog in you. That you know what, I ain't going to stop until I get everything that God has for me. This is your man, Mike Bowens. I'm signing off until next time. Say it, be blessed.